All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Since YouTube, this is Pastor Dow, and I guess I'm here to be the bearer of bad news. The Watchman in North Carolina is also keeping me abreast, and thank you, Brother Anton, for doing that. But a lot of you don't understand and know what's going on. You see, these people over in the G20 right now playing a chess game, and they're all bucking and vying for position. But this thing, make no mistake about it, this thing is all about the Middle East. I don't care the noise that they're trying to sell to you. I don't care what they're saying in order to get up here in front of these cameras to politically grandstand and stage play. They don't really too much care about the public sentiment or what the public cares. This is a rich versus poor thing. And I'm telling you, things are getting hot. But you notice there's a blackout in the American so-called mainstream news media as to the real happenings of what's going on. So since they won't tell you, I'm going to tell you. It's no mistake that the United States of America has moved warships over there into the Syria area, man. They've been very bold to do it. What you're not hearing is that Russia has also sent a fleet, and China has also sent a fleet, because you have to understand that China and Russia are allies with Syria. And these countries know what's at stake right here. They can't allow this empire roam. The United States of America to continue to keep up with this bullying of these other small nations while they continually keep, this is what it's all about, grabbing up, gobbling up resources. You see, there's a rule that most of you are not familiar with. And that rule is whoever has the gold rules. And if you notice, Germany ain't getting their gold back from America. Oh, you can get it back in 2020 if you believe that. I got some beachfront property on Mars for you. I'll sell it to you if you want to buy it. But this is, hey, when you are insolvent as a country, when you are bankrupt, both naturally and spiritually, and when the whole entire world is all printing money as fast as they can to devalue all currency, goods and services, purchasing power, the whole 9 yards, and trying to grind the world down into utter poverty so that you have an extreme rich and you have an extreme poor. You've got to open up your eyes and see that these countries are using military might now to secure resources. You see, if you have the resources, you rule and you control the whole world. That's what you call free market capitalism. That's why America and China, that's why China has got his eyes on the Congo along with America, and why Africa is being exploited by China and Africa and Russia and Great Britain, England. They're all being exploited because these lands are rich in resources. And out on the market, you can control the whole entire world. Forget about the fiat currency. Forget about the paper Ponzi scheme that is going on. This is about real, tangible assets. This is about metals. This is about oil. This is about resources. And I hate to even say this as well, humans. Trafficking humans, all to work for the rich for slavery. And that's basically what it is. I mean, you can dress it up, call it what you want, employment, but it's still slavery. That's why I'm very instrumental in trying to teach us to get outside of the proverbial box. Think out of it. So that when you see all these refugees running around here in America, and if you don't know what a refugee is a displaced person or family, which you're going to see here in America, that has no place to go, and they become wanderers. And you're going to watch a world without rule of law coming to you. I've been screaming and hollering this. Go back 5, 6, 7 years on YouTube. I know at least 5 years. Go back 5 years and see if my speech has changed any. Year after year after year after year after year, I have not bitten my tongue in the face of all opposition. And even to the point of making people who even associate themselves with me cause them to be even fearful at the words that I say, because I say the things that people think that they are scared and afraid and refuse to say. Well, my mom and daddy, when they birthed me, there was no yellow streak going down my back. And I'd be damned if there was a yellow streak going down my back right now, too. Let me tell y'all something. You had better start preserving yourself, because you continue to keep on with this type of welfare entitlement mentality, thinking that everything is going to be handed out to you on a silver platter. You're going to continue to keep receiving government subsidies for those of you that are doing it. You got another thing coming. You got a rude awakening of a lifetime coming. You're going to find out how cold, how hard, how indifferent, how inappropriate, and how much of an out of bounds attitude that those who seem to be somewhat, those who say they love you, those who say that you're friends, those who say that they're your colleagues, those who say that you're your brothers and sisters, you're going to find out how selfish every last one of them are, because they are ultimately selfish. All you got to do is just watch a person's lifestyle. Their lifestyle speaks volumes. Their lifestyle let you know what their doctrine is and what they believe. And most of you got people out there that actually live their lives through you. Yeah, they live them through you. And when they can no longer live their lives through you, they kick you to the curb, throw you away, and they got somebody else. You know, this is wisdom. Talking here in this hour we're living in. I'm bracing myself for a world without rule of law. I am. My mind is prepared. I don't think I can ever be too prepared, but I also always have it in the back of my head and back of my mind that I'm underprepared. And that disturbs me, even with me being able to see the proverbial forest for the trees. What can you say to stimulate people who are built to enjoy themselves in entertainment? What can you say? I mean, the football season is getting ready to start. It's getting ready to distract everybody from the real issues that's going to impact their lives right now. I just left Hawaii, and it's $1 more per gallon for gas in Hawaii than it is here. Oh, and by the way, the Kingdom of Hawaii, who they got you thinking is part of America. Woo, boy, I tell you. Oh, and guess what? Thanksgiving is coming up as well. And all the Americans are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving, but the indigenous people of the land, called the Indians, they're going to be celebrating the National Day of Mourning. So when all you Americans out there stuffing your fat gut and filling up your face full of lies and stuff as if this little fairy tale of a story that they told you in public, fool, was the truth, you think about the natives of this land, the indigenous people of this land, how that they suffered rape, rob, murder, and pillage and displacement, all at the hands of this particular government, the descendants of the people who still running this government, and the descendants of the people of this land has done to them. That is the truth. University of the painful truth that comes to you